What is going on, everyone? So I just wanted to make a quick video, guys, talking about the what is going on with Intel, AMD, and NVIDIA over the past couple days. So real quick, I've just pulled up the 5-day chart here on Intel. This goes back here to Wednesday morning, right here where I'm marked at, and the stock tumbled big time. Got down as low as $42.99. Up from about $46, and it looks like it has recovered itself back into the $44 range. Okay, and so you know, Intel is a big blue chip stock, big chip maker, and its most natural competitor, which would be NVIDIA, well, they ran up about $20. Okay, so they come out of the 190s, the high 190s, and got up as high as it looks like about 217 a couple of times, and now they've leveled back off to about 213 to 212. And then its partnered company, and also still its competitor, Advanced Micro Devices, got up out of the high $10 range on Wednesday, ran up about as high as $12.35 to $12.40, and then it has leveled back off, but still has itself well over the $12 range. So what happened here? What exactly happened? So apparently, guys, here I got this article pulled up on CNBC. It's there was a massive security exploit with Intel. Okay, so there's a newly discovered vulnerabilities that could theoretically allow a hacker to steal information stored in the memory of chips themselves. Okay, and it appears that Intel is bearing all of the fallout here. And obviously that would give a quick explanation for why Intel has dropped off about 5% over the past 2 days, and NVIDIA and Advanced Micro Devices have run up close to 10%. Okay, so I was reading this article. I found some very interesting things. Apparently, this exploit could affect almost every single type of electronic device, so that it's obviously creating a lot of panic there. But this article, this paragraph here, guys, is what really caught my attention. Right here, saying that additionally, Intel's CEO sold shares during the period that the exploit was being addressed, according to a December 1st SEC filing. Although some of these stock sales were planned in advance as a part of an October 30th agreement, according to these filings, he owned 250,000 shares at the end of the transaction, which is the bare minimum requirement by Intel's proxy statement. That is quite interesting right there. That is quite interesting. Now, Intel has already issued a statement. They have come out and, you know, trying to talk everybody down, saying that it has already issued updates for processor products introduced within the past 5 years, and that the company plans to have issued updates for over 90% of these processor products by the end of the week. And Barclays has saying, you know, don't expect Intel to take any big financial hit from the chip vulnerability. So they're basically saying, hey, don't worry about it. You know, everybody go on back to sleep. Nothing to see here. Another article I found too was it saying, you know, researchers have demonstrated that certain AMD and ARM-based chips are also affected by these vulnerabilities. The cloud providers, operating system vendors, and other technology companies have been busy responding with product updates. I know Google and Amazon and Microsoft all have been, you know, pretty busy trying to get this ironed out so it does, you know, doesn't affect anybody. But going back to that first article I pulled up, like that is interesting. That is interesting that in the midst of this exploit, the CEO of Intel, a huge blue chip company, you know, on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, one of the biggest companies in the world, over $200 billion market cap company, sold all of his shares. And I believe, let me check this right here, it was $39 million worth of stock he sold, you know, and now he's just meeting the very bare minimum requirements of Intel's proxy statement. That is interesting. That is quite interesting. If that doesn't sound like insider trading, I don't know what is, guys, because most big CEOs just don't do that kind of thing. And then obviously, this comes about 1 month before this big security breach happens with their chips. So, I don't want to assume anything here. This might be nothing at all to worry about, but I'm going to look at the actions of the CEO. I definitely think the SEC should be checking him out. This sounds to me like insider trading. And, let me know what you're thinking. Give me your opinion. Let me know what you're thinking. Does this put more power in NVIDIA's hands? Does this put more power in AMD's hands? To me, it appears like NVIDIA is the clear winner here because it seems like they are completely out of the mess. I know AMD, like I said, they released an article, or they released a statement saying that there was like a 0% chance that any of their chips were going to be exposed to this. But, what are you guys thinking about it? I'm interested to know. I'm interested to get some feedback on this. This is a pretty interesting story. And, let me know. Do you think this is insider trading? Is that what that sounds like to you? Because, that's what it sounds like to me. The only thing I can lead to here is that you sell all your shares down to the absolute minimum by Intel standards a month before a huge security breach, breaks out. That's, I don't know. But leave me some comments, guys. Let me know what you're thinking. And thank you for watching this video.